Hello, and welcome to another art stream where we are going to be doing some Halo art. Wait, what's that on the whip layer? Oh, it's just stuff from the last thing I did that I didn't clean up. Let me just clean up the whip layer. Yeah, we're going to be trying to make some Halo art. For our Halo Combat Evolved playthrough we had done. Very fun. And for those wondering where the hell the Halo Legendary run is, it's... You know, any stream that's a multiplayer thing, it's all down to scheduling with other people for me to get it done, and I've been trying to schedule. Alright, so, we're gonna start with my, Black Mesa sprite has a baseline. Ooh, the Halo soundtrack in the background ain't too loud, is it? No, it's not coming out too loud, okay. At least not looking at the sound wave file, it isn't. Master Cook. Yeah, for reference images, I got here the, Master Chief's logo from the game, model from the game, a model of him posed, debating if I want to do a pose like that, because that's like the iconic box art pose. Him in another pose I might want to do, and then the way he looks in the remastered graphics. All of these are for like different reference. So I'd like to try for that pose, but that's a very dynamic pose I've yet to try and pull off yet. And part of what's making me not want to do it is the angle of my head is always 3/4 perspective, you know, me looking off to the side slightly rather than straight ahead. The only exception being the Death and Taxes, and that's just because I didn't have confidence in my ability to draw a skull any other way. And the more I look at that in hindsight, the more weird it feels in the grander scheme of my sprite art, and the more I wouldn't mind going back and redoing it someday. But I think I don't think I'm gonna replicate this as much as I was considering early on, because I don't want to break the format of how my character is looking every time. So I think I might do something more like that. And oh, actually, let's quickly get sidetracked, because I did some thinking after last time, and I think I want to slightly change this art. Oops. In a very simple way. All these are on 2 from the last art stream. No. I want to make it that the bat is being held behind the back. And I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah, that looks much better. It makes it feel a little bit more three-dimensional, I think. And actually, looking at this hand... Hang on. Oops. Wrong button. Oh, shoot, wait, what am I doing? I messed that up. Oh, what the fuck? Why am I on the... Why did it move me to the whip layer? I hate it when it does that. Sometimes when you're doing the undo, it moves what layer you're on. I just wanted to take the hand and quickly... No, I'm trying to select the whole hand, not part of it. Flip it horizontal. Forgive me, I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. Also, I'm trying to not cough into the mic. I've had a cold these last couple days. Yeah, there we go. That looks much nicer. Anyway, back to it, Blair. And back to trying to make Master Chef. See, I think the HEV suit is a good starting point, like touch base. Let's use the classic sprite as the primary basis of what I'm doing, the classic model, I mean. Let's just start blocking out shapes. I think I'm gonna want to change the hands to be holding the shotgun, and I don't think I have any sprites that are holding their hands in that position yet, do I? Yeah, so this is gonna be me drawing a whole new hand pose setup. There's some things that get kind of a close vibe, but nothing in quite that position. So, let's erase our hands. And we're just gonna color out the torso right now. See, a low resolution thing like this does do a good job of giving me a visual of like what are the essentials, and I think something else I want to yank some bits from is gonna be the Doom Marine armor, actually. As well as the Batman. Because these are all like similar bulky, some of them are even pulling from a same basis. You know, we do a little bit of kit bashing of our own art here. Like, immediately... Oh, I guess that's not really a six-pack. Yeah, it's more of an ammo belt. Okay. That sits on the stomach rather than the waistline. We're gonna use just a bright pink for now, because that's a good neutral color that it doesn't reflect anything else going on. So, like, hang on, if the belt line... Hang on, let's just go ahead and do this. We're gonna steal the crotch plate off Doom Marine. Oops. And then directly above this... Yeah, let's just... Hang on. Let's just leave that there for right now. Directly above it is where the ammo belt is going to be, which let's actually go ahead and then steal. This is just to help us block out the shape of things. I'm going to then go back and modify things as we go. Just bulk that up in size a little bit. And then there's a chest plate that sits underneath it. Let me look at the big boy. Yeah, the chest plate sort of is actually underneath the ammo belt coming up from under it, but let's go ahead and do this. We're going to use blue and pink to help us map out some of this shape. So, like, initially there's, like, a big old frowny face of the black that has the green underneath it. Yeah. And then up here, there'd be more green armor. Except for in this space. And then we look at the big boy again. That's interesting, the way that the inner thighs are a darker shade of armor. Something which it seems like they leaned away from a little bit in the more modern design. In fact, in general, it seems like they bulked up his armor in the remake. I think I like that separation in the chest, though. Do I? Maybe we'll think about that. I think now I want to quickly start mapping out the shape of the arms, though. Although I am on the fence of if I want to have him posing like this, or if I do want to, which would arguably be the lazier thing, do this kind of a pose or this kind of a pose, but put in the hand the needler gun, because that was sort of my favorite weapon to use during the first game. Which I'm tempted to do that, because that's more reflective. Yeah. You know what? I think that might be what I'm gonna do. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get a reference of a needler pistol. Come on, give me a... There we go. Go to the reference layer, and let's go ahead and... So there's what the needler pistol looks like. And you hold it right there, I see. That's a cool shape, actually. I never really realized what its full silhouette was. I believe that's the Halo 1 needler pistol. Yeah, what were my two go-to weapons, really? It was the needler, and I also loved the rocket launcher, honestly. So I'm tempted to have a rocket launcher coming off my character's back. Rocket launcher. Come on. Trying to get an image of it. Hang on, actually, you know what? I don't need this reference image here. It's just getting in my way. Yeah, I might put that on my character's back. Alright, and so now let's move those away. And if I'm gonna be going with the needle pistol, then... I don't know if I want to do that arm necessarily. Unless... I'm thinking... Hang on, let's snag Scorn. Oop, I wasn't on the right layer when I did that. Hey, Master Cock. I'm getting shots of the Master Cock right there. You'll all see what I'm going for in a moment. I want your hand. And is there another hand the way that I'm wanting for the next part? Ooh, hang on, you know, let's make use of this old dynamic hand to do something really cool. Okay, hang on. It's been a long time since I touched this sprite, I feel like. Right, and so what I'm gonna do... Excuse me, I'm trying not to cough too much. Having a cold is a bitch. But I don't want to fall behind on content for all you, you know? If too much of my backlog burned away while my computer was broken. If I had more of a backlog, I'd just rest this cold out. In this hand, we are going to have... I'm looking at some reference imagery right now, and it really is just a fucking blue ball. I'll do green for now, just so it stands out in my setup. It's gonna be a fucking plasma grenade that I'm getting ready to cock and throw. I'm getting really into trying to make this sprite look as much like, or more than a lot of others represent the way that my playthrough went. And then over here, depoof that sleeve. This hand will be pointing the plasma gun forward. Or the needler gun, I mean. Alright, let's get back to mapping out. Why the hell? Okay, I wasn't using the eraser tool, that's why. Like I said, right now we're still just blobbing out the colors of everything. What do his arm panels look like? Okay. Let's start actually doing a little bit of in the way of color now. Let's pull this, that green. And then we're just gonna use this black. All right. Fill in all that. Excuse me. Alright, look at those boots a little bit. I done boots similar to that on another one of the... Hang on. I might be able to snag a pair of boots off somebody. Yeah. So those boots are awfully similar to the Tetris boots, honestly. God, the Tetris playthrough is one of the earliest playthroughs on my channel. Oh god, this is the good music. So, I've talked on and off about the Halo Infinite campaign that I did in the past. Some of it streamed, some of it not. In the original run, that was like straight up just bad fanfiction in the game. Where players could request any character from fiction they wanted. One of the players requested Master Chief. And, a lot of the players were like vigilante heroes, were like working outside the law, and so the government was looking for them to bring them in because they didn't like how they operated. And, one of the players requested Master Chief, and I remembered the moment when all of the players were battling a villain in the streets of the city, when, you know, I'm like, oh, you can hear the military on their way, because they all knew the military didn't like them. They were like, shit. And then I start playing the music, you know, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, and they're all like, fuck, no, you're not, as Master Chief rolls in to bring them all into justice. And they're all just like, we're fucked! And this is when I wasn't a huge Halo fan yet, so I was like, wait, is Master Chief really that fucking scary? And I continued my research into him, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no. Master Chief's fucking horrific. Got it. how do I... Trying to sort of recreate that bulky knee shape to the best of my ability. Oops. And then just... more or less do this. The soles of his shoes are, yeah, like a black shade, so we're gonna... We're still roughing out the shapes of everything. I feel like I didn't get the shape of... Hang on. This'll help me get the shape better. Let's just... want to try and find, like, the best of both worlds in between these two things, you know? There we go. That's what I needed. And that makes the... That feels like the bulkiness I'm looking for from these boots. I think I want to... bring that in a little more on the inner thigh area. There we go. Right now all the coloring is still very flat, so it's not really reflecting the full thing yet. We're still just mapping out the shape of things. Oops. Alright, so now we gotta try and draw out the arm stuff, which is going to be a little bit of... So they got these spiky shoulder bits that go up a little bit, so sort of like that. And at the elbows, the black padding's exposed again. The elbows are they completely uncovered, or yeah, they're pretty much completely uncovered. And right now I'm making the mistake of I'm not bulking out the armor enough. Hang on. Because the armor should be sort of wrapped around the arm more than I have it. The different angle going on here is going to make that a little bit harder to make look right. Come on, I'm trying to zoom out. Alright, now let's try and put that needler gun in my hand. I need to see what the needler looks like from straight on. Oh, come on, why are there no images of the front view of the needler pistol? I need to know what it looks like more from a looked at directly angle than... Here we go, here's a person looking at the Halo needler. If my stream gets a little skippy, it's because I'm having to click through a YouTube video to find the frame I'm looking for. There we go. No, that's a top-down view. Come on, man, just aim it directly at the camera for me. Okay, hang on, come on, come on. I have a brief frame where he's swinging it. Okay, that's... Oh, I hate the thing where you're trying to, like, pause a YouTube video quickly, and it's just like, understood, full screen, keep playing. Okay. So... let's pull this aside to make sure I don't fuck anything up irreversibly. What we have is sort of a gray apparatus that would be sitting here. Let's just do a blue shade for now. Where it goes like... boom. Boom. Right where the fist would be. And then it's hot pink, but we're going to use a green, which is where the needle energy shoots out of it. And then it has purple coming up, but we're going to use a yellow to just distinguish it for now. And more or less going to do the same shape there. Or down below. Nah, but that doesn't feel right. I don't want it aiming directly at the viewer. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I know what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. Screenshot on this video of the guy holding the toy. Flip horizontal. That's like the exact angle that I want, what he's holding it in right now. He's just not holding it by the handle. So, again, let's pull out a blue initially, or a green. Let's do a green. We're gonna want like... Hang on, I gotta think. If the hand would be holding it right around here... Hang on, give me a second. Give me my... Alright, this sort of gives me an idea of what I'm working with. I just realized all that new reference stuff I put on the whip layer, oh well. Let me... Yeah, that feels like it's scaled right to the hand. We're gonna take a little bit of creative liberty to make sure that it looks good. Right now, let's bring this up and see. Yep, if we put it on the hand, that looks fantastic. Now let's go ahead and make all that a nice bright purple. Get a nice metallic shade on that. And then a bright pink shade. Maybe more of a hot pink. Getting the needles coming out looking right. Okay. I just let the video play until I had more of a profile to see more of what I'm supposed to be dealing with. Let's use the line tool to help. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with this shade. Do 3 in this color. Go a little bit deeper. And then a little bit deeper. And then we're gonna do the same thing Hang on, let's... Look at that. Create this idea that there's sort of a light emanating from inside. I think that's a really fucking good needler. Now let's just get a nice shade of blue. Making it look like it's primed, getting ready to, you know, to be hucked. Alright. We're getting pretty good. Now let's go ahead and... we're gonna adjust this one in the middle, though. Because we don't want it to be, you know, we don't want it to look like a belt buckle, which is what it looks like right now. These are all supposed to be pouches. Not things on a utility belt. Alright. I think we've got the bulk of our shaping done here. Do I want to put... I kind of want to put the rocket launcher on the back. I mean, it's not even going to be that hard of a thing, realistically. We're just going to fucking... You know, let me... Reference layer. Yeah. And so on our sprite, we're gonna pull out a... We're gonna use this metallic gray here. We're just gonna... Hang on. Do it in another color so I can tell what I'm doing better. Oh shit. I hope I didn't just add a bunch of things to my sprite layer by mistake. No, okay. Yeah, the bulk of that mechanism isn't going to even be visible. Oops. All right. Da-da-dum. There we go. Now if we just slide our character in front of this, that's the rocket launcher on our back, mostly done. I just gotta add a little bit of light detailing to it. Like, I think I want to capture yellow stripies on the back. Yeah. Hmm. There we go. Ah, fuck it. You know what? That looks good enough as the rocket launcher, honestly. What I want to do now is look at the modern armor and use that as a touchstone of how to add more detailing and accents to my armor. Things like little blue stripe, some green bumpies. We should let's do some shading and highlighting real fast. Yeah, some just very basic shading going on here. Oh, you know what? We did not get the gauntlet done over here. On either side, really. Yeah, we gotta finish the gauntlet still. Hang on. And part of that is getting the gloves on the hands. So let's just do this. So yeah, they very much narrow towards the wrist and then get wider out here. So we're going to do this. Alright, yeah, back to adding accenting and details. Which I don't want to overcomplicate my armor as a thing, honestly. Because sprite art, you know, adding too much detail can bring it to uncanny. So I actually think I'm happy with my Master Chief. And as much as I'm tempted to throw him over here with all the other gunner... You know what? No, he deserves a place right next to the Doom Marine. And so I think we're going to move this down here. And we're going to move all of these folks over more. Because how can he not put Master Chief and the Doom Marine next to each other? I think we're going to move Little Sister Me around. Ah, shoot. Having to move everything around. What a hassle. Yeah, these two legends need to be put down next to each other. Honestly, I should have given the Doom Marine more weaponry, but I think I'll hold off until I play the second game to do that. And we're gonna go ahead and slide Mario Me up into that space, because we need somebody on that line, and I think they're the only one that will fit. They're just like, oh no, I think I mixed up with the bad crowd, Luigi. Look at that. Oh, fantastic, right as we get to the end of the soundtrack, too. So, yeah. This has been the Halo art. Hang on, let me see if I can't... Let's see if we can't get things to update. Come on. I'm worried sometimes when I try and update it, it just removes it visually entirely. Da, 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 da. Come on. Oh, yep, there it is. Thing I was worried would happen. Come on. Display the proper image. There we go. There's the new banner art updated. Nice. And next time, what is it that we will be doing for art? Next time, because it's going to be another Shadow Space week, go check out the Shadow Space series, I think we're going to do a little bit of art in honor of that. So, you know, I hope y'all look forward to seeing that. And I hope y'all been enjoying this art stream. Go check out my entire Halo playthrough, as well as the Halo Legendary one with my buddy Atomic Squid, still underway. And, you know, check out some of my other art if you enjoyed this. Love all you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.